بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين أما بعد. Hello everyone, my name is Zakaria Balula, a PhD student from Batna University. I'm pleased to be part of this third national seminar on technology and industry. I'd like to thank the organizing committee for this great opportunity and also greet all my fellow researchers and participants joining us today. Well, my research is focusing on fault detection and classification in electrical power systems using artificial intelligence. The title here is Optimizing Machine Learning for Electrical Fault Detection and Classification in Smart Grid Systems. So let's start with the introduction. Well, in modern electrical power systems are becoming increasingly complex due to the growing demand, renewable energy integration, and the shift toward smart grids. These changes make fast and accurate fault detection essential for maintaining and stability and reliability. So traditional fault detection methods are often limited in adaptability and optimization. But recent advances in machine learning have shown strong potential for improving accuracy and automation in fault analysis. So this work applies and compares some machine learning algorithm and with the goal to classify faults in three-phase transmission line systems, focusing on performance improvement through hyperparameter optimization. And this is the title of our work. So, with problem statement and some hypotheses, in modern power systems, faults are unavoidable and can occur due to weather conditions and equipment failure or short circuit between phases. Detecting and classifying these faults quickly and is essential to prevent large-scale blackouts, which is a complete loss of energy, and we avoid also equipment damage. In traditional detection methods, they rely on analytical and rule-based approaches, and even when machine learning is used, unfortunately, many studies simply apply default model settings without proper tuning. This leads, of course, to limited accuracy and model that may not generalize well across different fault conditions. So the main problem addressed in this work is the lack of systematic optimization in existing fault classification studies. Most models are underperforming because their parameters are not adapted to the nature of electrical data. Based on this, our hypothesis is that by applying rigorous hyperparameter optimization, especially for tree-based models such as random forest, gradient descent, gradient boosting, we can significantly improve classification accuracy and reliability, potentially reaching near perfect fault identification, which sometimes and most of the time is not a good thing. So in summary, to not waste more time, in summary, the goal is not only to test several machine learning algorithms and models, but also to show that optimized models can deliver superior performance for intelligent fault detections in smart grids. Now we are dealing with our methods and tools to test our hypothesis. Of course, we used a dataset generated from a MATLAB simulation of 3 transmission lines. And here is a synoptic diagram for this simulation. And then we generated a dataset. Each data sample includes 3 phase voltage and current measured at one end of the line. From these signals, we performed feature engineering to extract additional information such as current and voltage ratios between phases and imbalance indicators. These features help the model better distinguish between the different types of faults. We then used several machine learning algorithms to perform the classification, like logistic regression, support vector machine, decision tree, random forest, gradient boosting, and ADA boosting, k nearest neighbors, native Bayes, and a multi-layer perceptron. Among these tree-based models, especially random forest and gradient boosting, were further optimization using randomized, which is the hyperparameter optimizing technique. We used the randomized search CV from scikit-learn. Well, these techniques allow us to systematically explore combination of hyperparameters such as tree depth, learning rate, and number of estimators in order to find the best performing configurations. All experiments were carried out in Python environment on Kaggle. It's a Google's platform for data analysis experiments and computations using libraries such as Panda, NumPy, scikit-learn, Matplotlib, and Seaborn for data processing, modeling, and visualization. In summary, our methodology combines signal-based feature extraction, machine learning model comparison, and rigorous hyperparameter optimization to achieve highly accurate fault classification results. Here are some results that we got from the after simulation and performing the classification algorithm and some hyperparameters. After testing and optimization, all the models, we observed a clear improvement in, as you can see, in classification accuracy when hyperparameter tuning was applied, especially for tree-based algorithms. The optimized gradient boosting model achieved the highest accuracy of 99.94, followed closely by optimized random forest and then optimized decision tree. And also we can see how they are grow and get better with each experiment. These results are significantly higher compared to traditional approaches such as logistic regression, which achieved around 60%, and support vector machine, which reached only 79%. So this demonstrates that proper optimization can make huge difference in the performance of the machine learning models for fault detection. To comment on these results, so after analyzing the feature importance, also to understand which electrical parameters contributed most to the classification, the most influential, we found out that most influential features were current ratios between three phases, such as IA, which is the current on the A line, and the current with B line, as well as the voltage imbalance metrics. These features represent the physical imbalance that occurs during different fault types, confirming that the models learned meaningful relationships from the data. So according to our confusion matrix, we found that the optimized models showed almost perfect classification across the six fault categories, indicating that the model can reliably distinguish between different fault types, including single phase, double phase, and ground faults. Overall, the optimization of random forest and gradient boost models not only achieved near perfect accuracy but also demonstrated excellent stability and generalization, making them highly suitable for real-time smart grid monitoring and protection. To conclude, this study demonstrates that machine learning, when combined with proper hyperparameter optimization, can provide highly accurate and reliable fault classification for power transmission lines. Compared to traditional or default parameter models, the optimized tree-based algorithms, specifically random forest and gradient boosting, delivered near perfect performance, reaching up to 99.9 accuracy. This confirms our hypothesis that models optimization plays a key role in enhancing classification accuracy and, of course, reliability. From an engineering perspective, these results open the way for implementing real-time fault detection systems in smart grids. Such systems could automatically identify, isolate, and respond to fault faster than conventional protection methods, improving grid resilience, reliability, and safety, specifically in environments with renewable energy integration. For future work, this approach could be extended to real-time SCADA and IoT-based monitoring, enabling intelligent decision-making and self-healing architecture of the grid. These are some references of the work, and which brings us to the end of my presentation. And to conclude, this work highlights how machine learning and artificial intelligence can greatly improve fault detection and classification in electrical power systems, paving the way for smarter and more reliable grids. I'd like to thank you all for your attention and for being part of this seminar. If you have any question, suggestion, or idea for collaboration, please feel free to reach out. I've left my email on this final slide. Thank you again, and look forward for future exchanges and cooperation. Thank you.